And we're
That's how
live.
it's done.
We are
That's
live on
how it's
YouTube.
done.
That's how it's done.
So we'll finish it that way, you guys, because I think after 5 minutes of explaining the entire thing, we're all at the point where we can see where we can go at it now.
Okay. All right. Still haven't gotten your notification. There you are.
But that was my explanation. Basically, my interpretation of Marcus Aurelius' meditation.
Look at this. How easy that was just to move right over.
It's quite seamless.
And I got the notification 37 seconds ago. So that worked well. Okay.
That works. Okay.
Yep. Look at that, how smooth that was. Oh, yep. Gandalf's job's done. Look, he left. That's fucking hilarious. Comes over to Twitch.
He was successful.
Says, get your ass back to YouTube.
He demanded. And we fucking we
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here's treach.
That's all y'all had to do. I mean, shit, dude. If you really wanted me that bad, you should have just fucking demanded.
Come over there.
Get
like Gandalf
your ass back over here. This place fucking sucks.
Right now. That was hilarious. That was pretty funny. See, look, well, no, I'm one of the watchers because I have YouTube open.
Well, maybe Mass One will be happy again. He was pissed off at me too. Let's transition this shit. That looks better.
Yeah, because some people only use YouTube and they don't use anything else, I really don't go to many other platforms like to get my content or watch stuff, or I get it all on YouTube. Hi, peeps. Whoever's there.
They're all mad at me.
Now, he said he was leaving, and look at him, he's back.
Yep, he's back. Yep, he's going to get mad. Uh-oh, they're going to get mad.
Hey, what's up, Taurus? Taurus ain't mad at me.
Taurus isn't mad at me either.
Taurus doesn't
Hi,
hold a
Taurus.
grudge.
Oh, I forgot to do something. Shoot. Taurus, forgive me, I forgot something.
Who is that? Oasis.
Let's see. I'm busy looking at my...
Oasis and Adidas are meant. Listen, you coons. As long as hang on, I gotta try to do it in the Axley voice. Listen, you coons. Okay. As long as you don't talk about me, Tiffany. In Malibu.
Listen, as long as you don't talk about me, Tiffany.
About me, Tiffany.
About me, Tiffany? That's funny. And the account says, I'm not a Nazi. I'm not joking. In his about section, or her about section, it literally says, I'm not a Nazi. Inside joke there. But that's what it says.
That's hilarious.
I know, right? That's funny.
Man, Katie's been popping off with some bomb-ass videos, man. I don't know if you've been checking out that one channel of hers.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. I'm not a Nazi, Koontz. I know you're not a Nazi. I just read that. That's what I was saying.
going to cover that court case in the season of the Sick, but I decided not to, and I'm glad she did. I'm glad somebody else really dug into that subject in particular.
What subject?
The court case
Which court case?
with the kids that got taken out of the home.
Huh.
I guess you.
I'm gonna do a story. I'm gonna do a story on a buddy of mine. His name's AV Watchman News. I'm gonna do a little story on him.
Oh yeah.
Well, about a
expose?
case he's covering.
Oh.
About a case he's covering. He used to be a 1A cop watcher. And I covered his story several years ago when I met him on YouTube. He was saving this lady from being dumped in a parking lot. And this other guy, too, was involved. And they got in big trouble. Like, they got, taken to court, and they didn't have money to get a good lawyer, and it's just too much. Oh, we're cool coons now.
You definitely.
I know I am.
You want to be a cool coon if you're going to be.
I know I am. Hi, Aiken.
Gandalf made us rage quit Twitch.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Shit, now we're going to have to go back to Twitch.
Yeah, we got to go back to Twitch with
rage quit.
hat in hand and beg for our stream back or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna next time I stream, I'm gonna try to do at least a dual stream, because I used to be on a few other sites too, like DLive, and
oh yeah, I've checked that out. I wasn't fond of that. Truth Bomb tried DLive back in the day. We didn't really like it. We left it after a few streams. He didn't even do any more on it.
I got some. Isn't that where you get the lime or the lemon?
Stuff like that, yeah.
I got some lime. I got some lime over there. You know what I'm saying?
I bought those freaking bit things or whatever. I bought those bit things over in Twitch, and they don't even tell you how to do them.
We're gonna keep it going because, like I said, like I'm already
those
burning my fucking my bridges with YouTube, so I've got to have somewhere to go. I don't know. We're gonna test the limits with Twitch and see what they put up with for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yep. Well, we've had some pretty interesting conversations on some of the streams, and you didn't get in trouble for those, so.
Yeah.
I know. We should probably go on Twitch, and I'll color and see what happens. Or maybe I'll try making chili beans and cornbread again and see what happens. See if I get 2 strikes.
Dude, you're right about that medical misinformation. I've been scared to even talk about my diet because I'm scared they're going to, label me medical misinformation and fucking block me and shit. But sorry, but I've been curing myself and I'm feeling a lot better from my new diet,
I got that. I seriously got a strike and a whole thing taken down when I went to order a coffee, and then I went to order a bagel to add on. It was about the face covering thing. And I talked about it. I talked about my experience. And it was not going to happen. I could not talk about my own experience on YouTube. I was so pissed. I was like, I am not doing medical misinformation. How is that misinformation if it happened to somebody?
Yeah, it's just like my last strikes on that trailer I did is some dude lying, and I'm just showing that he's lying, and I got it blocked for spreading dangerous conspiracy theories. Like, I'm not saying anything this dude is saying is true. I didn't say it. I'm saying everything he's saying is a lie.
I know. Well, the thing about that was for conspiracy theories, that was just so weird. It's like,
yeah,
where did they get that at? Well, YouTube.
Yeah, and what's funny is that's what made YouTube in the first goddamn place was their conspiracy videos.
That's right. Right.
That's what I used to look at. That's what brought me to fucking YouTube. Checking out old Illuminati videos and shit. You know? Checking out Freemasons and fucking, you know.
I didn't even know what any of that shit was until
as soon as it was after 9/11 happened, you know, I fucking, as soon as YouTube showed, you know, there was some of that content available, I was looking at it. You know what I mean? Because there was a bunch of documentaries about 9/11, you know, and that shit was fucking, you know, there was a lot of misinformation from the media about 9/11 in general and the government. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And every educated person in the fucking country was yelling at each other about it, like, this doesn't make any goddamn sense. You know?
Yeah. I'm going to see if because I never got into that 9/11 stuff, but what I would be interested in is some of the aviation channels that I watch, the really good ones. What they have to say, because I did watch a few a while back, and how they were talking about
How
planes,
hard it would be to fly a fucking commercial jet into the side of the Pentagon.
No, not even that. No, it's more about it's more about aviation and how certain planes have to go a certain speed at certain altitudes.
Right.
And there's a lot involved in that. And there's certain things that certain planes are only made to do certain things, and they're not all made to do the same speeds, the same altitudes.
Right.
You have to be at certain altitudes, certain speeds. Otherwise, that plane will break up.
Yeah.
Or stall out. So I have watched a little bit, but now that I have an aviation playlist, I'm gonna see if any of if I can find.
Put it in the chat. Put your playlist in the chat.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
Cheers, everybody. We was perfectly fine over on Twitch by ourselves, but we was forced. I'm not gonna say by you know it was just a. What is it when somebody robs you with no weapons?
Handoff. And then boom, he was gone.
Fucking out of
Just
here.
like that.
Yeah. See, they probably had a bet. They probably had a bet. They were like, dude, nobody's gonna be able to get Trish to come back. And he's like, fuck that. I bet you I can get him back in 5 minutes. Watch.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he did it that quick.
It really didn't take him long, did it? No, I was thinking about it earlier. You know, it's kind of like he was talking about losing your main channel and how, you know, you kind of miss the, you know, the views and shit. You know what I mean? You miss the interaction and shit.
Yeah, the interaction with people. Yeah. I was finding in Twitch, I mean, you got to give things time. I understand that, but it's kind of like I'm an instant gratification person. You know? Okay, so I'm going to post my playlist in here.
Aiken's shaking his head at us right now. God damn it.
I know.
He's mad at Gandalf. He's Gandalf!
You went right on in there, Aiken. Jumped on that link.
he had us over there, too.
Yep. He was a little confused. Gandhi is my fellow Four Eyes brother. We like Gandalf. Listen. You listen. You just go over there and check my playlist out and save it and sub and share and subscribe and like. And then come right back.
Now we're not done with Twitch. I'm gonna do a dual stream at least, if not multi-stream or something. I really do. I've got other sites that I was streaming on too. I need to just get them all going again.
Aiken said, "What happened? Start again." Okay, so we're minding our business over on Twitch with no watchers.
Yeah, nobody was
And
paying us any attention.
nope, we're just carrying on over there, Treach and I by our whole self. And all of a sudden, here comes this guy up on the panel.
He
And then
literally
that guy,
he lassoed us, literally tied
Yep.
us up. I was hogtied from the back, legs and
Yep.
feet, legs and hands, and
Yeah.
carried like a fucking, what are they, that rotisserie shit, where they hang the meat
Yeah,
up.
and I was like, woohoo, come on, Treach, let's go. Let's go. So, and then we come over here and boop, Gandalf's disappeared. His mission was completed.
Yep. He can sit back and smoke that fat spliff that he's been waiting on.
I know. Now he can be all happy.
And all of you fucking trolls can celebrate,
Celebrate.
I didn't even make it a month. God damn it, it's
okay.
126. I made it 25
I was gonna
days.
get you back somehow.
Made it 25 days off of YouTube's live stream.
It's all right. You gotta come back where the cool kids are.
The people's notifications. Treach is on Twitch, and then like an hour later, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, shit, it's on my community page. Oh my gosh.
Is Jen
That's
still
too
around? Is Church of Entropy still doing her thing? I hadn't checked on Church of Entropy in fucking forever.
What kind of content is that?
It's shit that I still have trouble grasping. Fucking metaphysics and mathematics, like real shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Fucking vectors.
Yucky stuff.
Vectors.
Yucky stuff.
I asked. I was like, dude, the last time I was hanging out with them, they kept saying vectors, and I finally was in the chat. I was like, what the fuck is a vector? And everyone was like, I was like, let me just show myself out of here.
That's funny.
I tried. They do talk. They do talk a lot about karma. I was trying to grasp their ideas of karma because they was studying I guess Hinduism and shit, and their understanding of karma, which that was something that I was interested in, and I agree with karma. I follow karma.
The only vector I knew of was like an image, like a high quality image.
Hey,
like,
I'm not worried. I got a witch right here that will protect me. She's right. She's already got a doll made of me and everything, and I'm protected.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it's okay.
This is my resident witch right here.
Yeah, resident. Watch out. Watch out.
Hey.
Yep.
I believe that magic's real enough that people practice it, and I believe that karma's real enough because it keeps me sane.
Yeah. Yep.
I have to believe in karma because it keeps me sane.
Yeah, I definitely believe in karma too. Okay, I live in fear of Jen. Oops, your choice. Oh my god. Just burn some sage, you'll be good.
I'm smelling sulfur. What?
And then Aiken, he's all, I don't believe in anything.
I believe in karma. I can't prove it because, I see people that, deserve karma all the time, and it doesn't ever happen when you want it to. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I believe in karma for myself, I try to not fuck people over, Try not to try not to bother people in public,
I try not to unless they piss me off.
Yep. And even if they piss me off lately, I'm trying to get to where I just don't let people, affect me in that way. Because I used to have a really
Right.
bad temper. You know, I guess I probably still do, but I'm better at maintaining it.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I used to have an amazing temper. It was quite ugly. Something I wasn't very proud of.
Right. Planes. I'm looking stuff up.
Shitty inhale.
Why would the CDC have, okay, health effects of 9/11 on the CDC website? I'm just trying to look up plane numbers.
United 93, wasn't that one of them? Speaking of that particular plane and my issues with that scenario, because they made a movie. Did you see the movie?
I don't think I did.
They made a
I don't
movie
think
showing the
I'm,
passengers overpowering the um, uh,
I might have,
hijackers.
but
But the problem with it was and I could look back. I think it was in 2007. Literally, it was 2007, or it might have been 2009, when that particular airplane, that particular company, was it Southwest or was it United? It was United Airlines. I can't remember. Either way, they
yeah,
did
there's
not.
United.
Okay, my point is, before it becomes convoluted, is that there were texts and phone calls made from that plane before there was technology for texts and phone calls to be made from planes.
I've heard that. I've heard that. I
So
never looked into any of the truth.
they and listen to and if you ever get into it and you listen to the recordings of what these people sent to their loved ones.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
gonna try to find these and add them to my aviation playlist. But
because
I'm gonna
in
find like
particular,
the
there was one
ones.
guy that stuck out to me that literally called his mom and it literally said, "Hey mom, it's me," and gave his full fucking legal name. First, middle, and last fucking name.
Huh.
Who the fuck calls their mom and says, "Hey mom, it's me"?
I've heard of that.
You know what I mean? And like literally fucking every syllable to their fucking name. You know what I mean? Instead of "Hey mom, it's me," maybe first name. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
anyway,
why do people say Wikipedia is a bad place to get information?
I've always heard because pretty much anybody can go in there and change the information as they see fit.
Right, but like if it's wrong, people are gonna fight with them over it, right? I mean,
Right,
they're not
but I
gonna just
think
let that
that's what the
happen.
deal is it's I
Okay.
don't know. I think that's what I've always heard is the problem with it is people can go in there and fuck the information up a little bit, if they wanted to.
Okay. The one out of all of them that really intrigued me, and I still haven't, taken the time to really look into it or anything, but the flight that landed in a field and supposedly, okay, some people know that I watch plane crash videos on a regular basis, and it's like the investigation of it, the whole thing. Okay, so it's not just like watching plane crashes. They tell generally like how many hours the pilot has, the captain, how many are there. It tells about the plane when it went into service. The whole thing, and then after the crash, you know, then the report comes out and the findings, and then they make changes in aviation. So that's kind of like what I want to find on that, because what they'll do is they will talk about the plane, not the hijacking, not the, it's legitimately like the plane stuff. How fast could that go? Could that, you know, could that, you know, because I've heard some conflicting, you know, things, but the one that went down in that, it's a large field, the plane supposedly literally got swallowed up, and there was nothing there.
You talking about
That's not,
you talking about the plane that completely disappeared? That's how
yeah.
that Asian flight.
I'm look here.
Something that's interesting about that was the list of people that was on it too. But it wasn't just
So
random people. There were some elitist and, you know, executive type folk on that plane.
okay, get off of the screen. American response. I'm looking.
Malaysia.
Okay.
Missing Malaysia file.
Was it American airline Boeing 767 loaded with 20 gallons of jet fuel crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, New York.
Hey, what's up, Clovis?
Clovis in there? I'm not looking. I'm looking at this article right now. Hi, Clovis.
Hang on, let me put the link in the chat.
Obama. I don't want to read that shit. I'm trying to get to aviation. Okay. I don't want that one. I want the Pentagon. Flight 93.
United Flight 93, yeah. That's the
one I'm talking about.
That's the one at the wreckage that didn't show a fuselage. It didn't show a motor.
Nothing.
Yeah, there was
Nope,
just like
nothing at all.
Some debris laying on top of the ground. No crater. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what I remember, and I think I watched back then a few years ago, because, you know, I'd come from Vegas crowd, and then I ran into people, you know, on the YouTubes here talking about these things they didn't really believe happened, and this was one of them. And so I did watch a few videos, but never really took the time, you know, to look up more actual aviation videos, like to see what they say about the actual planes. (9/11) aviation audio transmission. Okay. Oh, here it is. This is the video I watched 3 years ago. This is the one. It talks about each flight. It talks about the speeds of the planes. It talks about a lot of that stuff. So now I got to drop my playlist again.
You know, it'd be really funny is we should put this stream on private right when we get done.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. That is so funny. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, because I think I put my playlist in the other one, I think. Okay. I'm going to drop my playlist in here, and it has that video in aviation. The one that I'm talking about that tells the different things about it. Now where did that go? Where I found it at? Oh, I think I know what I did. Okay. So this was a good... The History Channel, I think, is legit on this stuff. It just lists the, I think, basics of each one, and then there's clickables in it, you know, to go down rabbit holes that I like to go down like that. I wonder... I want to find... Wow, 2,996 people were listed as killed.
Including in the building?
It says a total of 2,996 people were killed in the attack, including the 19 terrorists aboard the planes. Citizens of 78 countries died in New York, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania. At the World Trade Center alone, it says 2,763.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was close to 3,000 people.
That figure includes 343 firefighters and paramedics. Wow. 23 Navy police officers and 37 Port Authority police officers who were struggling to complete an evacuation of the buildings and save the office workers trapped on the higher floors. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna find some more on... I'm really glad I just came across that video, though. I knew the thumbnail right away. Do you know that there was a civilian that stole a plane after 9/11, and they tried to keep it quiet for years? His name was Richard Russell. He even, in this commercial jet, he literally even did a backflip.
In a commercial jet?
Yep. And people, he did a backflip. He didn't even know if he could do it. He asked the people at the tower, "You think this thing could do a backflip?" And they're like, "No, you know," and then he did it, and the people watching him and the people on the they had jet fighters up there with them, and the jet fighters, you could hear on their radios going, "Holy shit, that dude just fucking did backflip in that plane." Like, it was crazy. And you can see it, like actual footage of him going down. It looks like he's gonna crash into the water, and he freaking miraculously makes it back up after doing that. He totally like went upside down in a jet, like flipped it back around. People couldn't even believe, like in a lot of the comment sections under his documentary videos that the aviation guys have done to analyze what he did and how he was able to get away with it. He worked there as a maintenance guy, and he freaking got in the plane, literally pushed it back himself with the you got to get in this like vehicle thing, hook a thing to the plane, push it back, the plane's going, you have to detach the push back, it's like a big golf cart thing.
Yeah.
Detach it.
It's a taxi.
And then get in the plane. The plane started rolling forward without him in it. He freaking gets the door open, jumps in it, shuts the door, and fucking takes off in the plane. It's a true story. Like they show actual footage and everything.
That's hilarious. I think I heard a little bit about it, but I didn't know it was that.
And he never planned on landing it. And he was nice. Like, so, like the comment section on these videos, they're like, wow. Like people, like pilots are in there talking about it. And, random people like, well, he got to do it was either a barrel roll or a backflip, one of those two, barrel roll or backflip. And he did it. And, the jet fighters were up there and everything. And he ended up crashing the plane, but he knew he was going to do that. He had no intention of landing it. But it's a good story. Glad you're home, Clovis. But yeah, so I'll be I added the Richard Russell one. There's actually a couple of them. I've watched a few because some are better than the others, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Where's this color? There it is. I don't know what to do now. Gandalf just fucking pulled us back over here and dropped us off.
Yeah, that's what he did. Said, get your ass back over there.
Now.
Now, yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, now. Yeah, right. Yep. Yep, right now. That's right. I'm still adding stuff to that playlist now.
You don't have to get up early, do you?
Me? No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
no.
had your grandkid tomorrow. I didn't know if it was going to be all day. Or...
He comes over in the evening after school.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'll probably pick him up like at 4 my time and do earlier. Because generally we don't pick him up till 5, but I told Cheyenne I'd start picking him up on Thursdays at 4. That way they don't have such a late night from picking him up, because they come in and everything, and then she'll generally have to feed the baby and, a new life for them with 2 kids. A new life for them.
Oops. Hey, there's 7 people watching.
Woohoo!
That's 6 more than what was watching over on Twitch.
I know, exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm.
My little endorphin shots are going off in my head.
That's funny. Flight 175, 77, and 93. Oh, these have them all in here. 3 auto-generated moments in the video. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch that one again that I watched a few years back. Now that I understand a little bit more about planes than I did when I watched it.
So you're doing a stream tomorrow about that? Tomorrow evening, maybe?
About which? About what?
Your playlist and showing some of these videos?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Sweet.
I think that'll be just kind of fun and,
I'm going to get my
yeah.
nap in early. So I'll be ready for
Yeah,
that.
go. Yeah, because some of these are kind of cool, and sometimes people forget to look through playlists, and YouTube has it set up differently now to where you got to click on videos, live, videos, you know, they're separated now.
Yeah. Or your shorts or your streams.
Yes.
And your community
Yep, they're
posts.
all separate. Mm-hmm. Here it is. I found that. It's called 9/11 Voices from the Air, recordings from passengers on board.
Mm-hmm.
That, and it's a 45-minute long video, so I'm going to put that in there. And the ones I'm adding on 9/11, you guys, if you run your filter and say newest, it'll repopulate them to these will go on top. Okay, I think I got the
Her
ones.
blood sugar levels, is that what she's talking about?
What was that flight again that went into the ground into the ground? Do you remember?
I think it was United 93.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was, yeah.
Your oxygen levels. Not good. Not good, lady.
Oh, I see they did put a movie out. It says United 93. I tend to shy away from certain movies like that just because I didn't even watch any of the Vegas ones that they did because I was too worried that I'd get too pissed off.
Yeah. I do. When 9/11 happened, the day it was happening, I was standing in front of the TV screaming, like, this isn't fucking right. You know what I mean? Like, not,
Yeah,
I wasn't screaming like, why are we being attacked? I was screaming, this doesn't make sense. What the fuck is happening? That doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Type of shit. You know what I mean? Because I remember there were eyewitness testimony on the street. You know what I mean? The different news sources was doing, because I was skipping through the different news, and there was different eyewitness testimony saying different things. You know what I mean? People swearing to God they actually seen it with their own eyes. What, you know what I mean? Especially at the Pentagon. It's like, dude.
okay. So this one shows smoke in the sky.
The video when Bush was reading to the kids, he was reading to or they were reading to him or something. Yeah, and how he reacted. It was all fucking weird and set up, man.
Flight 93 passenger reveals difficult healing process. So there was survivors of Flight 93?
How?
Hijacked 3 planes and dramatically changed. Alright, I'm gonna have to
That's what
save
I'm
this
saying,
one.
Angela. You start digging into that shit and it's gonna fucking
Okay.
unravel.
Wait a minute.
I was so pissed about 9/11 for fucking years, man.
Maybe I'll have to.
Yeah, he sat there and just fucking acted like nothing happened and shit. He acted like he had just had this blank expression on his face. But it felt to me like he knew he was going to be told that shit. It was already planned out. Like, okay, here comes my fucking message, and now I
Your
get to sit
final
there.
call. The final call from Flight 93.
Right, yeah, the book they're reading from was fucked up. They had them they had the kids repeating the words from this book, and it was the book literally was talking about a plane going into a building. Like, there was so many fucking what's the word? It can't be a coincidence type of shit. You know what I mean? Too many coincidences. Clovis, jump up here. Let's talk. You're gonna spend more energy typing all that shit in the chat.
Okay, here's here's one from the FBI. It's a 14-minute long one. I'm gonna add it just because I want to I want to see some of these.
Absolutely, Clovis.
Pilgrimage cross down here. US Flight 93, crash animation. Let me check that out. Some of these guys use like these really cool simulators.
Yeah, we were completely lied to about 9/11. If they didn't plan it themselves, they definitely had foresight. They knew it was going to happen, and they fucking opened the door for it to happen. And that's if they didn't do it themselves. The verdict's still out in my book on that. Larry hey, look up the insurance that Larry Silverstein took out on the World Trade Center not weeks before the attacks happened. Look it up. There were so many people, there were so many entities that profited off of that fucking shit. There was a bunch of Iraqi gold underneath the World Trade Center that evaporated. Yeah. And then guess what? We go invade Iraq and kill Saddam? Huh. Wonder why? We stole all their gold they had under the fucking World Trade Center for security, fucking deposits and shit. And then they send all the demolition shit overseas so we can't fucking have it tested for explosives and shit.
I was trying to search to see if one of the channels that I really like covered that.
As soon as 9/11 happened, I researched it from that day for about 6 or 7 months until I heard there was a 9/11 commission, and I realized that they were either going to come out with the truth or they were going to hide the fact. Either way, it was being looked at. And
here's a good one.
9/11 commission came back and they covered up for everybody. I said, okay, we're never going to know the truth. And I fucking had to move back on with my life. You know what I mean? Like,
where were the jet fighters on 9/11? Somebody wants to know.
Yeah. That's a
17-minute.
You want to know what they... Hang on, I'll tell you what they were doing. They were on another training exercise for what? A fucking a scenario in the same fucking thing in another part of the fucking world, far enough away that they couldn't be there in time to stop it. Look it up.
Air France.
I've already researched this shit. They scrambled the fighter jets that were closest, but the ones that would have been there were all fucking in a training exercise. Just to happen to be far enough away that they wouldn't have been able to made it.
Ew. I just came across one to add to my Idaho murder playlist.
Oh, Oasis is back. Let's see what the coon has to say.
Oh yeah, the coont. You're not even gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this, Treach.
What?
Okay, so I'm scrolling through. So here's my search: 9/11 aviation Blanco Lorion, because that's a channel I watch. I'm scrolling down. I'm almost down, all the way down, and there's a channel that did a video 2 days ago. How do you cause adult suicide? TMSG, SV, KC, etc. at Yaxley will never win until you address one sans loser. That's like thumbnail, description. And then the next one is Racing to the Pentagon, the 9/11 tapes, chaos in the sky. I'm not kidding.
He actually is infiltrating every fucking sector and rabbit hole he can, apparently.
Yeah, like, he's in my, like, what the hell?
How did that end up in there?
Well, it's not in my playlist, but it's, I was doing a search in YouTube for 9/11 aviation, and then I typed in Blanco Lario, because he's one of my favorite aviation guys. So I wanted to see if he covered anything on it, so that's what I typed in the YouTube search browser. And as I'm scrolling through, there's all these air traffic control tapes, aviation expert, 9/11 attacks, videos, and then all of a sudden...
Hey, not to mention, Clovis, after we go and we invade Iraq, we fucking kill Saddam, we fucking toppled his government, our soldiers fucking knocked over his statues, we fucking bombed their fucking cathedrals and their fucking museums and their libraries, burned their books. What did they do? They maybe killed bin Laden, but they fucking discarded his body on the way back. Yeah, they discarded fucking, the military discarded fucking bin Laden's body on the way back after killing him. So there's no fucking body, there's no body to fucking do DNA testing to see if it's really bin Laden or not.
That's a good link that I just put in here.
That's what the military does, right? Right.
Oasis.
Fucking the world enemy #1, and they're gonna just discard his body. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Okay, Flight 93.
Fuck
I'm
off.
gonna look that up.
That's just as bad as NASA saying they taped over the fucking the fucking information, the telemetries that they need to get back to the moon.
Oh, Lerio. Wow, I spelled that correctly. You're just cracking up over there. That's funny. Maybe he didn't. Oh, I know. I gotta type in.
Yeah, Clovis. That's what I said. The fighter jets were on an exercise that were simulating 9/11, just far enough away that they couldn't actually fucking stop 9/11 from happening. Let's move all these fucking fighter jets just way over here and do a little exercise way over here today. Holy shit. Damn it, Oasis, you're gonna fuck around and earn yourself a wrench. You keep contributing like this.
With your coot talk. Now, if you would have went in any other chat like that, you probably would have already gotten taken out.
Yeah.
Right, Treach? Everybody's so antsy, you would have just been gone. But instead, we laughed. We're like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I look forward to see what you put together for tomorrow. Like I
Yeah.
said, I should be around. I'll be able to at least mod the chat.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably click around, you know, and then I have
He says,
click around.
Treach, don't you wrench me, you coont. I cannot be trusted, you coont.
That's right. That's. I know y'all think I think you are coons, but just remember, I think I'm the biggest coont of all. Did that use tags? That would be a different sector of YouTube. Do it all the time to do tags you put.
Yeah, you
In
might want to
here.
tag it
Here.
differently because YouTube blocks 9/11 videos.
No, they're not. They're not black. They're not. They're not. They're okay. They're fine. Cause, yeah, they're fine. They're not like. I think all the conspiracy, like the really, you know, conspiracy videos have probably all been pulled already. Scrubbed, as we called it back in the
Scrubbed.
day. Scrubbed. And you know, I learned actually through a few different things our pockets went through together, like different events in the world, that we finally got to the point where right when something happened, there'd be certain ones that would go get on Twitter and download it all, go to Facebook's, you know, because all the shit comes down like immediately, you know. So when you want to look at something, it's gone already. So there was like a few people that would go out and just start downloading information, you know. I'll have to start asking around in some of my aviation channels to see if like they know of anybody that actually. I found a few of the things I was looking for. I think that's good. I think I added enough for now. Oh, here's that.
Yep. The
With the
people
little-
don't realize that the rebuilding contracts got sent to companies that were friendly and already fucking what are they, contractors for the Department of Defense, and the board of directors were, you know, sitting members of Congress and Senate. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, Dick Cheney was a fucking one of the. I think he was the fucking president of Halliburton there for a while. He fucking ran Halliburton for a while. He's still one of the fucking owners. You know, not to mention the Bush family that was fucking owned oil companies for fucking years. Right? Clintons too.
Fighter pilot recalls mission 93. And that just came out a year ago. The final minutes.
He's reverse begging for a wrench like Zero.
Right. Oh, yeah, there you go. Zero just straight up asks for it.
He
Almost demands
begs
it.
for it, dude. I fucking got onto him
Yeah, it's
hundreds of
begging.
times.
Yeah,
Hundreds of
called
times
him
I've
out.
gotten onto him.
Yeah, you have called them out on that.
I don't know how many fucking times. I literally have said to him, dude, fucking stop. You know, they just fucking stop.
They had, you know what? They had texting and phone calling years ago.
In 2001?
Was that 11 years ago? No,
11
that was
years
23
ago.
years ago. That was 23 years ago.
Yeah, Angela.
Oh, huh.
Like I said, I think it was 2007 or 2009 when I seen the ad from the fucking same company. I think it was United. It was a United Airlines ad.
Didn't
where
we
they
at
were
least have flip phones?
They were like, finally, you can make calls and text.
We at least have flip phones back then, where you had to text and type all the number, type, and then hit the buttons to make a word.
Unless you were super rich and had like a BlackBerry or something like that.
The Blackberries,
Yeah.
right? But I think first weren't they all those flip phones of some sort?
Pretty
Or
much, yeah.
one hand, and then the
then you
little
would
thing would
dial.
flip down
You would
here.
use the digits to dial. Text.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they had full web searching phones in 2001.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
What kind of?
Maybe if you had, maybe for the people that had big money. But I'm saying the average Joe didn't have a fucking phone that could surf the web or stream porn. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
I'm gonna look at images and see what. Oh yeah, flip phones. Nokias. I had a Nokia. It was like Nokias.
There's a person named Oasis and Adidas are mint with an exclamation point. I guess if you don't see them in the chat, they might have you blocked, Clovis. I don't know.
I think Motorola was big back then.
You should be able to see them on the screen, right? On the actual screen of the stream, because it's got the chat box up. You should be able to see them in there.
Who can't she see?
She says she can't see Oasis and Adidas or Mint. They're leaving like comment like.
Are you on live chat? Are you on live chat, Clovis, or top chat?
And Oasis, you don't have to yell all the damn time. You actually, Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down.
Oh, I missed that one.
You actually always spoke with so much hatred and vigor, man. It was unbelievable. He had so much energy behind that shit.
Ask Tiff for GGW. Feels like tough. I'm no friends with Scotty.
Oasis, do you have Clovis blocked?
Oasis, did you block Clovis? Why? Koontz got me to show my penis off online.
Oh my gosh. Oasis, if they got me blocked. I did, I just asked.
We just did. The chat's going to be a little lagged for us.
Yeah, I asked. I'm waiting for a reply. Just make sure you're on live chat, Clovis. Because sometimes that'll mess up I notice that sometimes. Like if it's on top chat, especially on my phone.
What if Freddie called all those girls on YouTube? There was a term they called them. I'll remember it here in a minute. It was funny. Because you know how Freddie was all like paranoid about everybody.
Personally, I didn't know him that well. I was subbed back in the day, but that was about it. Like I watched because I was watching all
Oasis.
the
What do they call what do they call when a group sends a kind of hot chick over to flirt with you and scope you out or something? Honeypot, right?
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, I think that's honeypot.
I never knew what that meant. I was like, what the fuck? These people say so many weird words on YouTube. Can't keep up with them all. I finally know what gaslighting is and LARPing and all that, but they keep adding words on.
Catfishing's kind of like honeypot, but honeypot's more. I guess honeypots, they get real personal. Honeypots get down in there to get the dirt on people so they can blackmail them.
Oasis says, Clovis, this is a LARP. I will delete in 30 seconds. Oh, man. He's just going to delete.
She said, okay, no problem.
There it went. He retracted.
It seemed like a little faster than 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was. But it appears the person knows who we are. Deleted. Bam, just like that.
No,
That
it was
quick.
exactly 30 seconds, you coons.
No, exactly. He probably freaking set a timer. And yes, I saw Aiken. Did I talk math and didn't know it?
I am not thinking.
Shit.
You are the one who's thinking. I'm not thinking.
Is that
Lurker.
Dundee?
Somebody.
Is
Someone
Oasis
named
Dundee?
Lurker is in here now.
Is that Simon?
Simon, he's in that one account. Simon's in the one account, and he always changes the name on the same thing, but it's got that yellow icon or whatever. Let's talk about my puppet Malibu. Uh-oh. Do you know, is that a giveaway? You gotta watch for clue words. Who's Dundee?
That Clovis, they're trolling as Yaxley.
Yeah.
You know how Yaxley
think so.
likes to call women cunts and coons?
Yeah. Yep. I think that's what he's doing. Yeah. Can I ask what the hell is Koontz?
What
We've
a
just been
piece of
going with
shit.
it.
What a piece of shit. There's so many pieces of shits floating around on YouTube. It's hard to figure out which one to give the trophy to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say Perby, but I don't even know anymore. You know? I think Perban's got the piece of shit trophy as far as I'm still concerned.
Actually, I think there's one above him.
Who? You gonna name a name?
Okay. Blazing Scar.
I knew you were gonna
She
say
tops-
Becky Dean.
Yeah.
Hey, dude,
She
that is
tops
one
him.
nasty.
She has
fucking-
topped him.
That is one nasty skunt, man.
Like, if we're gonna compare, okay,
That
if we're
is
gonna
one
compare,
nasty skunt.
I have not seen Irby freaking dox a whole family in 5 seconds.
I don't think
I have not-
Perby's smart enough to.
Well, I'm trying to keep his name out of my mouth. But it slips once in a while. Let me go look at the chat. I'm gonna stop searching for more playlist stuff.
Oh,
I get on these.
I thought you
I-
was reading the chat. We got a fake Yaks in there now, and Oasis
am.
still.
Who
Tell you
is
what,
Bundy?
dude, Oasis is ruined forever, man. Wonderwall's gone forever.
Oh yeah, that fake Yaxley account. I've seen that before.
I can never listen to Wonderwall the same again.
December 3rd, 1992 was the very first text sent out on phone. Okay, thanks, Clovis. December 3rd, 1992. Alright.
We got name dropper Lee Veltman account in there now.
I just have you all 40 minutes of laughs, you coons. If a small pants squirrel gets people in trouble. You already called out the 6 foot a bit when you use name. 6 foot. And build barns. Oh, name dropper. You get a lot of troll accounts.
She's probably talking about the Becky, the blazing skull.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because she's like an alligator.
Piranha. Whatever's faster. I think of piranha. You like tractors too? Nice. Cause I think my tractor sexy. Hobbit Angela. Fucking Clovis. She's calling me a hobbit a bunch of times now. Oh, Oasis tried to join, but he can't verify via something.
It's the same call we were on over on Twitch. If you're the same person, I expect you were, so I don't know.
You mean Gandalf? Gandalf's gonna come.
I'm not calling him out, but
He can't yell at us anymore.
I think it's Gandalf.
Because we came right over here. We did exactly what he wanted to,
yeah, this
like
is
that.
this is the same StreamYard that I had going over there. I just switched over to here, so let me put another invite out, maybe.
Now we have a Cuts Imaginary. Do you get any regular chatters, or do they all have to come in their sock accounts?
I don't know.
Do you notice a trend here? Are we supposed to use sock accounts over here?
I guess if you're...
Maybe it's a thing.
I think since the documentary's coming out, I think people are scared. Yeah.
They might be scared.
They're scared. They don't want to be
It
associated.
is Simon. It is Simon. You were right. And I'm like, no, it's not Simon. He has that other account.
Oh, it's Simon. Well, there's the link again. I don't know why.
And then Cuck's imaginary enemy. China to China to China to. Yeah, I guess we're supposed to come in socks. I have my socks on. I think I'm getting hungry for a snack.
I'm gonna have to... I need to shut this down.
Yeah, because we're just having too much fun on YouTube over here. You know what I mean?
No, I was gonna try to not stream too long because I want to try to have a day tomorrow, you know, and be able to do shit.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, and I'm gonna drop my link in here. Don't forget.
Check out Angela's playlist. We're gonna be going over it during her stream tomorrow and talking about it in depth.
Okay, here we go.
We did have some good laughs.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. And now we
It was fun. Well, if we are somebody, should have told me. I know, and now we got A1 Bin Lion.
A1 Bin Lion.
Oh, and Arizona Sasquatch attacks trail cam.
Whoop whoop. Hey,
I've seen that one around.
Hey, that's probably Vitally.
You think so?
I don't know. It's got a gorilla sign.
But the picture kind of looks like top of his face, but then someone put something on his chest, I think.
I don't know. I'm not even trying to figure out these socks tonight.
I know. I just think I'm getting comedy out of it. You know what I mean?
It's great. This reminds me
Like
of
a
the
good-
old school trolling from back in the day when they were
Like
actually
just-
funny.
Just kind of funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I think. It made for some good laughs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go because I'm going to go get something to eat, probably cereal.
I'm gonna go because I gotta piss like a fucking Russian racehorse, and
Okay.
I've got some steak bites I'm gonna go heat up.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
We're back, bitches, whether you like it or not, right?
Yep. Had to get him back. Leave it up to Gandalf.
Cheers, Gandalf. Always have respect for Gandalf. And much love, Angela.
You too.
Good that you're home. Hopefully you're on the mend. A1 been lying. Hopefully you stop lying. And
Yeah, right.
yeah, all that. Cheers, everybody.
Guys,